Sup, my name is Ryu for the Council Network. Welcome to my Dragon Ball Super Episode 32 review of The Hype Status Begins. Anyway, I want to say that mostly this episode seems like filler, but it's not. Last week was filler, this week was actually from the manga. Well, 80% of it anyway. And how about that bad animation curse? It comes back. Well, it's not nearly as bad as it once was, so I'm not going to dwell on it like I typically do. And it was only in the very beginning, so I can actually let it go. Because, again, it wasn't such a big fucking deal in the point that it's going to ruin the whole episode. So it was actually a really solid episode all around because we're getting ready for the giant fight. Team Beerus versus Team Champa. The hype is real, but we get this opening scene with Dende and Mr. Popo, and of course Goku and Vegeta fighting. Which, they've been in a hyperbolic time chamber for 3 years. And they've only grown their beards in that 3-year span. Because we actually do see in the beginning that, again, we don't know the time frame. But hey, they finally grew beards. And some of you are probably saying, what the fuck? I thought Saiyan's hair doesn't need a haircut. The top? No. The facial? Yes. That's actually been proven now. And in GT, Vegeta did have the goatee going on. So there is that. But it made me laugh my ass off, needless to say. We haven't seen any hint about Piccolo's training, because we do know that he was undergoing training, and they actually did follow the manga pretty damn on the spot. But the whole thing, like with Goku and Vegeta just coming out, everyone's reaction to them just smelling, not even the beards, but the beards were just so out there, was hilarious to say the least. And just like, I don't want to like sit here for 30 minutes and be like, oh my god, they had beards. But it was funny to see, because it's something you never thought you would see in Dragon Ball Super, let's be honest. Boo is mentally retarded. He fails the test. I'm glad that they didn't dwell on the test. They didn't draw out the test and be like, well, we're going to do 2 episodes where they're having the test. I was kind of, fearing that, knowing that this is so close to the manga that we were basically going to get filler. And how crazy was it when they're on planet Beerus, and Beerus is just slowly walking out, and he's with Munka, I think it is. He's coming out with Munka. Munka's just like standing there. And you look at Munka, you're like, what the hell is up with this thing? It's pink, and basically it has powerful nipples, is basically what the name means. I believe that's the conversation piece that Goku was having with him, but it was hilarious to see just Goku's reaction, like, oh yeah, I want to punch this guy in the face, I want to spar with him. He goes for the punch, and of course nothing happens. But we had the confirmation of them being in the hyperbolic time chamber for 3 years actually came from Vegeta. When Goku's wife actually, handed him food, he was freaking out. He's like, oh my god, finally after 3 years, real fucking food. It just tastes so fucking good. And it's like Goku's freaking out about this little guy. It's like, hey man, have you remember Frieza? Frieza was mad small but powerful, and then Frieza was able to transform. So there's that. If you read the manga or you watched the video where the names dropped out, or just know about the names dropped out for the Team 6 Universe Fighters Champa's team, then you know that Cabe is a Saiyan and Frost is basically whatever Frieza's race is. And I don't want to spoil it because I believe it's going to be in about 2 episodes. But the next manga chapter actually has him in action. I'm not gonna spoil any more than that. But first up is obviously going to be Goku versus the Panda Bear Express. And we also got the old Kai splitting by using the Namekian Dragon Balls. Is there nothing that they can do anymore? They're just like, hey, you die 1,000 times, we can bring you back. Hey, you were fused, we can split you apart. Alright then. Cabe looks hilarious, to say the least. And it's cool that Vegeta pretty much just wants to like go visit the planet that, that basically was destroyed that in our universe, our Warriors universe. That robot looks really, really hilarious, animated, to say the least. The bear looks spot on to his manga compatriot. Everything looks good. I don't really have any complaints for the episode. Pacing was solid. The penguin was in the manga. Believe it or not, the singing anthem penguin was actually in the manga. It's pretty much going to start the tournament next week, which is fine by me. I have no issues till Sunday. I have no issues with that. It was a really solid episode. 7.5 because I'm not as hype for this episode, nearly as much. Now, before I go say goodbye, see you on Wednesday, because tomorrow is the Flash, and there's nothing that's coming out tonight that we cover, the Boku Dake review will be up before this or after this. If it's not, then it's going up tomorrow. But it is coming out, and I'm sorry for the delay again. Just things have been hectic as hell. But thanks so much for watching and so much for supporting the channel. And we will see you on the next one as always. I'm Ryu for the Council Network. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe for more if you have